Today we'll be talking about how to make around 30 mil per hour, and this method is good for early game players and late game players. Enjoy! So basically, to start off this method, we have to go to the auction house, and we basically buy Jerry talismans. So you can see in my inventory, I'm already working on this. So basically, you just need around 1 mil to start it off. And all you have to do is buy a good Jerry talisman, around 700k, and you could sell it for around, I would say 900k, a mil, depending on the price. So you make 200k profit just from that. So you just need that. So you can skip this method if you're a mid or late game player, because you should have enough money by then. So basically, you just sell it for higher price. It is competitive. There's bots out there. Just spam click it. It is really competitive. My co-op member is just making loads of money, and he just is trying to make a lot of money through this method. And by doing this method, he got, I think, around 30 mil in an hour, which is surprising. He started off with a mil, and this is how good just for an early game player. You can make up to 100 mil if you're a late game player if you start up with more money. So basically, you can just keep buying these Jerry talismans. And what another thing you can do to make money is you can also, if you're a mid game player, you can also buy these Jerry talismans and craft them into the blue Jerry talismans. They are much better and for money, and you make a lot more money through that, because it's 5 Jerry talismans and you make the blue one. You can do that and make a good amount of money. And you could also craft those blue ones into a purple one, which is really useful, and I highly recommend that. And if you're really rich, like a good late game player, you can easily craft those into a artifact, and a golden Jerry artifact, which is really useful, and it's worth 120 mil. You can see my co-op member just buying his for 700k. I told him to do that because he really needed money to just start off in the game. So just to continue on, because he came back from a while, and you just take that money and put in 30 mil. It's not that hard, honestly. Even though it's really competitive, you could easily get some talismans and make a lot of money through that. And I highly recommend this method. It's really easy, and it's really fun to do, I guess. My co-op really enjoyed doing this. And basically, you can see the prices right now. A purple Jerry talisman is around 26 mil, 27 mil at that time. And make sure to not fall for the scams where they put where they recombobulate the talisman. So make sure it is the actual talisman. So basically, you can see how it's 26 mil. You can get a decent calculator, and it doesn't really matter. And you could just craft them up by seeing if you make profit or not, how much profit you do, and which method to do. Because you can just, let's get Jerry talismans. Let's say the Jerry talismans are 800k. 800k times 5. You can just do that times 5, and that'll be really valuable for you. And you can just do that, around 800k times 5 would be around 4 mil. So, and let's say the blue talismans are 5 mil, so 1 mil profit right there. So you could do the math like that, and eventually you can see how much profit you'll make. For me, so you can see I'm crafting the artifact right now. I looked at the prices and the age right now, and I'm running for 130 mil. That seems like a good price right now. So after I checked it, and right now, since I didn't search up artifact, it won't show right now, but yeah, it should be around 130 mil, and it should just make a lot of money slowly and progressively. And this method is really easy to do. I highly recommend it during the Jerry event and after. If you still make money, make sure you use a calculator, make sure you do make money. It is fun, it is effective, and if you're new to the game, you can easily, I guess, if you grind maybe 2 hours a day, I would say, I think you would probably reach around 500 mil, 400 mil if you're really if the grind is real and really set. You can make a lot of money by doing this method as a whole, and would recommend it for all stages of the game. It is the best money making method for early game players by far, and would highly recommend it to everyone. You can be careful and buy stuff fast as it's competitive, but I would definitely recommend it. Almost everyone I know is doing it and making so much money.